on. Sorry, you guys on fucking YouTube. I was on mute the whole time. Wow. Sorry, guys. I was just roasting the YouTube chat, TikTok guys, because I was saying, bro, how's it low? I'm blocking you, Snoop Dogg. Oh, it's good now. Lucky. I was just about to block you. Sorry, you guys on YouTube. Let me just double check one more time here. Yeah. Alright, let me do something. Maybe you didn't need to be blocked. I don't know why the music's so fucking loud. It's literally on 2. Test, test, check, check. Test, test, check, check. Oh, I know why. Oh, I know why. Test, test, check, check. Test, test. Test, test, check, check. There we go. Wow. Test. All right, everything's in life. Order has been fucking whatever. All right, we're back. All right, let's have a look over here. What's up, YouTube? All right, we're back. Gang, and I just abused everyone on TikTok, but they all were right. But it's all good. Yeah, that happens. You get that, man. Sometimes you have to get abused. All right? Sometimes you have to be abused, and that's okay. So just caught a pretty decent pre-London trade over here. I'll show you guys what we caught, or we as in me, but Perry and the mentorship caught it as well. This buy here. Really nice. Broke out on Forex. Nah, it still hasn't broke out yet. I wouldn't consider that a breakout. So if we put a level here for Forex, bro is handsome. Pepsi's handsome. Bro is tired. And let's put, oh, the level's like pretty fucking accurate on futures as well. So let me just chill my anxiety out for a second and just start to get a grip of what's going on over here. Yeah, it is, Perry. So we've got some like pretty nice range over here if we do get a breakout. Can we use your strategy with high volatile stocks? Yep. What up, Kip Karu? Why I took that buy? I'll tell you in a sec. Let me just chill out here for a sec and just see what's going on. The daily looks bullish. You guys in the mentorship, the daily is almost forming like a type 2. The 4 hour had been consolidating here. We're kind of breaking above. The 1 hour breaking above. 30 minutes green. Isn't that interesting? How far did we move down? We moved down 100 ticks and then moved back up 100 pips. Pretty crazy, man. Talk about Bitcoin. Not much to talk about. Not much to talk about, is there, on Bitcoin? It's just Bitcoin. And what made you enter that pre-London trade? Just seeing weakening. So if you look at this market moving down over here, the candle bodies were starting to get smaller. If you look at the 30, like look at the candle bodies, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not only are they getting progressively smaller, then it flipped green. It actually looked a lot better on Forex, which is what I was actually looking at. it flipped green. So the candle bar was getting small, then flipped green, rejected off this key rejection area. Even the 15 created a bit of range here. And when that 15-minute candle kind of engulfed that range, we got that retest. It just looked like it was a sign for a good pullback. Looked like it was a time for a kind of a bit of a pullback. I wasn't expecting it to go all the way up, to be honest. I wasn't really even thinking that far. But yeah, that was kind of like the thought process behind it. Doesn't need to be too crazy, right? It's not, I didn't have fucking 10 Bollinger Bands crossing over divergence, just seen weakening and the trade. Do you use FVGs? Hell nah. Bro, yesterday's stream went for 3 and a bit hours. What the fuck? Caught 2 trades though. Go for 4 this time. I tried to take on the 15, got stopped out. How? That stop, that wick down was very small on the 15. Unless you didn't wait for this green candle to print. I needed this green candle to print because that was a 30-minute closure. Needed that 30-minute closure. What time do you get off work? Around 4:30. 4:30. Bro, can you show us some trades you took this week? Yeah, jump over to YouTube and I'll show you. W stream yesterday, one of the best ones yet. Yeah, yesterday was wild. My most liked stream. Can we beat it today, you guys? How many likes we got? 20. Fuck yes. We're getting there, son. Make sure you guys drop a slither for the stream. How long did it take for you to become Daniel profitable? Oh, I thought you meant how long did it become? How long did it take for you to become Daniel? 2 years. Spam burrito and Muhammad Allah trade today, yeah. So yeah, we'll have to have a look over here how this breaks out. We've only had a tiny bit of support. Has there been much support on the Forex chart? Same thing. Not a ton of support. But I am bullish. And we have a clean range to the left. So if we get a breakout here and then a retest, I think I'm going to be interested. Hood and Classy doesn't love me anymore. I'm not like the other streamer guys. Can't believe you have so much energy to do a 9 to 5 and trade full time. Respect. Yeah, but my 9 to 5 isn't like probably what you think. You know, I work. I do get out on the road and meet with like business owners and things like that. But yes, I do. You better. I'll never be like those other. But it's not physically strenuous, right? Oh shit. But yeah, I'm fucking so tired, so I gotta wake up. Yo bro, hopped on YouTube. Yes. S over here from TikTok to the YouTube stream, where you can see the full chart. Talk later. You'll never talk to me. You'll never talk to a guy like me. Yeah, let's play later. Oh, actually, I don't know if I can play later. But yeah, that'd be good. Is weed legal in Australia? Yes. Like with a prescription. I actually have a prescription. Rude. What's rude? How? What did I say? Show us. Show us. You want me to get banned, bro? I'm not taking anything until you get a red day because you're due for one. That you can't be on later. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I've got a fair bit to do, to be honest. I wish I could play. What up, Paul? How much risk do you usually put? Yeah, my stop loss will be like Tomorrow, yeah, I'm keen on tomorrow. If I'm not on tonight, yep. Who the fuck has seen copper today? Bro. Look at this move from copper today. What? I was watching it. It was down here yesterday. It's moved up like a fucking 1,000 pips. Copper is just all time. And this is all time highs for copper as well. I might start trading copper a little bit, to be honest. Maybe. I have traded copper quite a lot on and off throughout time, but fuck, it has some crazy moves. 50 likes already, bro? Really? 49, Mom! Check EU. EU looks ooey. Interesting. What does this look like on Forex? Looks like dog shit on Forex. Oh, I gotta take this chart away, you guys on TikTok. If you want to see the chart, come over on the YouTube stream. I'm live there right now. Not gonna lie, I like gold right now because easy retracement. Yeah. Are you live? No, this is pre-recorded. I'll watch this. We'll watch. Let's see what happens. Okay, Jake, we'll all do that. We'll all stop doing everything we've ever done and do what you said. Hey, you've cracked 8K subs? Yeah, I know. 8K subs hit yesterday. Crazy. Bro, 10K subs, I'm literally going to freaking burn my house down or something to celebrate. Do you have a packet or a course I can buy? Bro, I'm not going to just freaking hand you a packet. I'll teach you face to face. Yeah, if you go to my website, danielholmestrades.com, you'll see it all there, my bro. You'll see the packet there. I just passed a challenge for one of these guys that requested to, you know, you can pay a fee and I'll pass a challenge for you. Got him funded today, which is pretty cool. 100K. 100 bands funded. Yeah, I like the idea of shit, but even if I was to take this, I would need more of a retest. What up, Shuck? Yeah, I found that too, Jake. Yeah, copper has crazy moves. Can you take a buy on a breakout just like you did yesterday? Yeah, the reason why I'm looking at this with hesitation is one, like the candle body's quite small, the breakout candle body, right? You'd want it a bit stronger. And on Forex, it looks like dog shit, like it's a very weak candle body. And two, I needed to retest down and then flip up. It hasn't really created a bottom wick yet. And even if it does do that, I'm not that hot on this trade. I would rather wait. If this can hang out here and then be a 30-minute closure above this level, I might be a bit more interested. Daniel, I thought tomorrow that you would be Daniel yesterday, Harvard. What? Is it hard to talk to people? What do you mean, Jenna? Bro, look at this. Look what the fuck this message is. Daniel. Daniel, I thought tomorrow that you would be Daniel yesterday. However, gold is silver and I trade US 30. I'm literally might stop the stream. Or just disable comments. Does Bullinox pay? I don't know. I'm about to request a 10k payout, so I fucking hope so, bro. I'm literally going to request a 10k payout, and I've been thinking, fuck, man, I have actually like haven't requested a payout yet, and I'm about to request a pretty juicy one. I hope they actually fucking pay. If not, I'm just going to go on a rampage on social media and try to blackmail them and be like, I've got 100,000 traders watching me. You must pay, or else. Smoke some. No. Bro, I'm your new mentee? No. They have over 800 7.5 reviews and 90% of them are 5-star. Yeah, nice. Yeah, when I looked into it, they seem pretty legit. Like I didn't have see any issues. How many likes have I? 64. Sorry, is it hard to talk to people whilst you're concentrating on trades? Oh, no, not at this stage, because I already know what I'm waiting for. And although I'm talking to you guys, I am paying attention. Like I'm doing calculations in my head whilst I'm watching and talking. Yeah, I'm doing micro calculations. How old are you? I'm 34, even though I act 43. I mean, yeah. How do I get in contact with you about passing a funded account for me? I'll repost it. I took the post, the links down, but I'll repost them tonight. So make sure you're in the Discord and you'll see that I reposted it. And I'm going to be putting in the Discord all the prices and shit like that. Because I had a lot of people hit me up, but not a lot of people paying, right? Because once they see the cost that it takes, they don't want to do it. I know some chick that paid, I shouldn't say a chick, she's a friend of mine, but I know a girl that paid $5,000 to get a 200k account passed for her. She did twice, actually. And blew them. You look younger? No, it's just lighting and angles. It's because when I was you, but went to tomorrow. Bro, I thought I was freaking disabled, bros. Come on, man. And blew them? Yeah. How much does it cost? About 500 USD for a 100k account. You can make that in one day. I made that today alone. Over 2 accounts, I guess, and I trade pretty conservative. If you can't pass a challenge, you've got no business trading. Yeah, I agree. I say that. I say, look, man, you need to, whether you're doing this because you just want to speed up the process because you know that you have the ability to get profits, cool. I'll get you that in that 24-hour window. I'll get you funded. But if it's because you don't know how to trade and you want somebody to do it, you're probably going to blow up, bro. It's not for you, pal. Is it really you I've been chatting with? No. No, it wouldn't be me, I don't think. Are you the one I'm talking with Telegram? Are you the one I'm talking to on Telegram? No, I don't have Telegram. Gold's liquidity fluctuates inversely with its volatility unless the market sentiment overrides technical pivot zones, causing fakeouts that appear as breakouts but collapse under institutional liquidity. I just shit myself whilst reading that. I'm sitting in my shit right now. Right? Because of that whole sentence. So you're not that guy, pal. Oh wow, someone's trying to scam me, claiming to be you. Yeah, it's not me. Do you give out signals? No. I just trade live. If you're on YouTube, you can just see it all. Oh, that's interesting. I've been trading 3 years, but I still lose. I've passed 6 challenges, but no payout. Should I continue? I think you already know the answer. It is concerning that you're passing challenges but not getting payouts. It makes me think that you're just full margining to pass, but you're not actually learning to trade. Are you the one I'm chatting with on Grindr? That's perfect, Mad Lord. That's perfect, bro. So let's see how this 30 closes. Small body. Look at these bodies getting smaller here. If it does this, then I might be looking at sells. Man, I'm tired. I've got to really wake up. My eyes. You know when you're tired and your eyes sting? Lost over 20k. I need help. Yeah. I just want to print money, man. That's exactly what we do here every day. I pinch myself. I've made 600 Australian dollars today out of thin air. We are literally printing money. Congratulations. You found the solution to the want. Isn't that interesting? God will just say, hey man, you want this thing? Here it is. So. Grinding. Fuck off. Bro, I don't even have any dating apps. I got banned from them all. I got banned from Tinder like years ago. And I got banned from Hinge like the other week. And I don't know why. I think they report me as a impersonator, but I'm like, it's really me. It's the opposite of what happens on all these people on TikTok. They're like, is that you? And I'm like, nah. But on dating apps, it is really me. With a 6% win rate, yeah. Zestrat, yeah, the Zestrat's where it's at, to be honest. Oh, look at this. I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the subscription there on YouTube. Can you teach me? I've read the Japanese Candlestick Bible. I keep making mistakes. Well, then you just got to keep learning from the mistakes. It depends, Kenneth. Ken, all prop firms have different margin rules. Yeah, that's like a big thing that every trader is going to have to overcome over time. Mahi, M-A-H-I, Mahi, said, do you have any advice on how to control myself from taking a trade if the setup isn't there? I'm struggling. That's something that every trader has to essentially, you know, battle. And all you can do is have your own rules. You know, these are my rules and this is the plan. I know if I stick to this plan, I become a successful trader. If I break it, I fail as a successful trader. And there's nothing that I can say, unfortunately, that's going to do that for you. Only you can. And typically it comes to a breaking point where you just say, man, I'm so exhausted from breaking my rules and losing that I just have to stick to them, or I'm just going to give up and call it a day. The choice is yours. Yeah, I don't know. If this closes like this, I'm not the keenest on sells just yet. What do we got? 2 minutes. So let's see how this candle closes. I could see it consolidating here for a little bit. This light's still my head in. Apparently there's like monsoon type of rain coming. Like fully a year's worth of rain, they said, this weekend. But then they also said a cyclone was coming. And where was that? Actually, there was pretty crazy shit. Is it okay to trade aggressively on challenges? I trade pretty aggressive on challenges. Do you keep a journal? Yes. Let's see. I don't know. Let's have a look here. I might be interested in a buy. It's a bit risky. Facing up to 30, 15, creating a bit of support. Look how the 30 closed on fucking Forex though. Let me use my brain here for a sec. Let's see if this can give a bottom wick. You know, obviously the signs are saying that the candle bodies are getting smaller. But I think on the higher time frames, we're very bullish. On the daily especially. I like the way the daily's looking. You know, obviously you look at that and say it looks like we're kind of losing a bit of volume here, but I'm not getting... I could see this being a bit of a bluff. Call it intuition, call it experience, or just call it having a big old donkey's muscular stature. Sorry to bother you, but I need help. Yeah. But let's just wait. Let's see if this can create a wick. Regardless, we're going to need a bottom wick. Yeah, smart thinking, Perry. Yeah. I think the 15 is just getting ready for a rich. Yeah, we'll see. Bro, I keep placing trades on demo account instead of my 100. Yeah, but even like getting 1K profits on a 10K account means you're massively leveraging. The name of the game is small, consistent profits. Do you think there's a gap at 18.23? 18... Where the fuck is 18.23? You mean like 18 down here? I don't know what you mean. Name of the game is small, consistent profits. Yep, pretty much, man. Oh, on the 100K. 1K per trade, not... Yeah, no, that's what I mean. 1K per trade on a 10K account is fucking like massive leverage amount. Means you're essentially risking max drawdown per trade. You know, it just means that you're finding it more, obviously, which is everyone, you're finding it more comfortable to take like bigger positions on demo because there's no emotional attachment, right? Do we think we watch you trade on YouTube for like a month? Will it make us better traders? It'll make you a better trader, I think, but it won't make you a profitable trader because I'm trading my system, right? You're gonna pick up parts of the system and understand it on face value, but in order to understand it deeply, you're gonna have to like learn it properly. So the guys in the mentorship and stuff, they learn like the actual, you know, the actual theory behind it. What do you think about SFAI? What the fuck is that? SFAI. Governing body of schoolboys football in Ireland? Hey, what do you think about the governing body of schoolboys football in Ireland? Trade like a robot. Yeah. Nice green screen. Not a green screen, my dude. Not a green screen. Your boy just so happens to live 19 stories up in a fucking penthouse. Nah, not really. It's a little one bedroom. Fucking shit off. Nah, it's not a shit off. Why is the green screen on so early? Yeah, I know. I just felt like opening up. It'll get darker quicker now that it's starting to get colder here. Yeah, see what I mean about this? I was kind of calling its bluff here, acting like it wants to push down. But regardless, it didn't really present much of an opportunity. You could have maybe said it was a 1 hour breakout past this level, but you had 30-minute resistance and 15-minute resistance. It used to be dark around this time. No, it's because I've started the stream earlier. It used to be way brighter at this time. But I used to start the stream a bit later. I've been coming online watching the YouTube, and it's been helpful with patience, but now I have more time. I'm thinking about the mentorship, so it's helpful. Yeah. In order to, like, if you want to take it to that next level, for sure, easy. Yeah, wow, look at this. If you look at the daily, like, it looks hella juicy. That wick fill here on the daily. Called your bluff, Gold. You just didn't give us opportunity to come for a ride, though. That's all. Like this, no one would have caught this trade. There was no opportunity here whatsoever in terms of entry. Daniel, sorry I'm late. You're in detention. You're in detention. Tensions. Oh wow, what do you guys got on the Discord? Anyone's looking at anything? Yeah, only gold. Can you do your Asia trade? Yeah, the Asia trade was down here. Not Asia, pre-Lon. Right here. There was a little bit of support here. It was on futures. Where was the support on futures? Right here. I took my profits there. Below the current candle wick. On the 30. The whole thesis, it was actually down a bit lower than that. Yep, right there. The whole thesis was, yeah, coming down, creating weakening, rejecting off the bottom there, then flipping and engulfing the previous 30. The 15 kind of created a bit of structure here as well. When that 15-minute candle engulfed that structure, that was a 30-minute closure. Then we had that wick down. I said, this is all making sense. Candle body's getting smaller. This is a rejection area. 30's engulfing, wicking, and flipping. Once it flipped, it just pushed. We teach this setup in the mentorship. Perry took the same one. Yeah, look, see Perry, same exit. Yep, beautiful. We didn't even talk and he was already looking at the same thing. Inbox me. I can help financially. Really? Really? Can you buy me a pony? Thanks, Keepy. How many likes we got over here? 77. Mom! In your journey, how much time did it take to you become profitable? I sucked absolute donkey dogs for 2 years straight. 2 years I revenge traded, over leveraged. Thought about giving up, cried. I punched my pillow. Thought it was a scam. Smiled sometimes, got some wins. But continually broke my rules and paid the price of such. Then I started to get it together. I started to stick to my rules. I started to write my rules down and my goals and said, man, you can actually do this. And I say to you guys all the time, like, you guys can fucking actually do this. I did it and I'm a retard, right? And there's no secret thing. It's just like, hey man, you've got a system. Obviously you need a system that actually works for starters. But once you got that, then it's just show up every day, stick to your rules, stop breaking your rules, stop over trading, and just gradual incremental growth. If you made mistakes today, journal it and make sure you don't make the same mistakes tomorrow. What up, Carolina? Good to see you. Good morning. Yeah, London open in 20 minutes. Good point, Perry. Yep. I'll bring it up again. I'll show you guys on TikTok. And, you know, people are going to be like, probably over me bringing this up. The trader's journey graph. The graph of a trader's journey. All right. What happens at the start? You get that win, that initial win, that endorphins, that like, yeah, I can actually do this, man. I did it. I can do this. Wow. Money out of thin air, essentially. This is easy. And then as you start to get more invested, you start to lose. And you're like, oh, what the hell's happening? I remember when I was crushing it. And then down here, you can get stuck in this learning stage down the bottom here for like a couple years, man. Take your time down here. Understand this is part of the process. You're meant to lose. You're meant to lose. Like, you have to lose to learn. And then as you start to develop, you start putting rules in place and setting the game plan and gradually make your way back up to break even and then through to profitability. But it's a journey. What up, Mark? The session hasn't even begun yet, Ali. But fair enough, my brother. Not anymore, Mitch, but I have over time, yeah. Mad Lord, that's thing that I posted on my Instagram, that was for the mentorship. Yeah, that was for the mentorship. Currently in 2 trades, okay. What up, Daniel? $80 to pass my 50K on Bullinox. Beautiful. After hitting 3K, what do I do next? Then you get access to your live account and get active, my son. You trade responsible, professional. And it's your time to shine, my dude. Did a sell and it hit my stop loss. I'm out for the day. That's good. Lock yourself out. Call it a day. Journal why you took it, and if there was something that you could have done differently. And that's it. No, don't need a revenge trade or anything now. Bro, wasn't there a meme actually called I'm a rug pull and people actually brought it and then they got rugged? I love seeing people actually earning money on trading considering how many fail. Yeah, that's it, man. That's why live streams are so good. It's so rare to see a trader actually trade live. I'm not saying I pump myself up, but you know, everyone talks a big game, but not many people actually show their live whole system. Like, hey man, I'm sitting down, I'm going to trade it and make actual money live. People will show you screenshots in like in their Discord groups, or they'll be like, yeah man, I took a buy there and woo, 10 grand for the day. And it's like, it was a live trade. And you're like, where's the live stream? Like, you guys don't believe everything you see post on someone's story or in the Discord. Even if they say it's a live trade, you're like, okay, where's the live video of it then? You know what I mean? Nice, Julie. Yesterday was brilliant. Yesterday was another day at the freaking hot seat. All right, so we're about to close over here. What does it look like? 4x, pretty much the same. Yeah. Yeah, bit of a weird setup there. Like, nothing super special there. What happened to Carolina? I don't know. What happened to her? She's still alive. Hey, what happened to your ex? This is gold, Bester. Bro, please, what prop firm are you using? Bullinox. I use Trader Scale as well, but behind the scenes. What up, Don? Do you do this every day? Yep. Every day. When somebody asks me, do you do this every day? Oh, hey, Dan, do this every day? Right. Oh, hey, Dan, I just want to do this every day. To this day. To this day. That's my answer typically, so. I follow your rule and I'm winning. Beautiful. In the back of my mind. Day trading. So remember, this is still not officially London Open. Dude, you are so courageous with your strategy. I love it. So courageous with your strategy? What does that even mean? You're making it sound like it's like some crazy risky strategy. You're very courageous with that one. Jeez Louise. Your YouTube not working live. You're not working live, bucko. Maybe you need it. Maybe you're the problem, right? You can't just be living life blaming everyone else. Maybe you are the problem. NPCs chat, yeah. But it's a pretty NPC thing to say that. So maybe you're part of the problem. Just roasting everyone. Change every day to this day. Yeah, I should, Pez. I swear I did do that, actually. Dan, just so you know, I don't think you are AI. Thank you. I was in your Discord yesterday and we killed it. I'm up 151,500. Wow. Yeah, yesterday was a pretty... But yesterday wasn't like unusual. It was just like a wild stream. We were just getting all... We was being silly goosing with it and everything, but... No, we typically get decent trades. I like the content. I just watched advertised on what... Nice. Do NPC people trade too? Big Carlos, what up, my dude? How many wins last week? Heaps. I've only had 2 red days in like a month and a bit. But statistically, I'll probably have one, you know, very soon because it is all probabilities. To this day. Nice, James. Good. Oh my god, eyes are just burning. Bring back the scruff and the get a kitten and keep to this day the scripture pro trust. Yeah, you might be onto something. Are you long or short? You know your boy's long with it. You know your boy's long with it, Sophie. If this is really live, why is gold already past? Because it's not live. This is pre-recorded. This was recorded in 2014. 2014. No, it's because I'm switching between futures and Forex. Got you, Mark. This was filmed in 2004. 2004. What are you drinking? Just a coffee, a homemade coffee. Homemade coffee. You nerd. But here we are, you guys. Question, what time do you trade in Australia? That's right now. Right now, my friend. Live in Australia right now. This is Australia, Brisbane to be specific. Yeah, apparently we're getting 1 year of rain this weekend. So it's starting to rain now. Hopefully soon it's a lot of rain and it will look cool in the background. So the future is from the future and your secret of winning. Yes, exactly. I can see where the market is going next. So if I ever take a loss, it's because I have to trick you into thinking that I'm not AI. Do you keep a journal of your trades? Yes. Yeah, we went over that the other day. On Sunday, I gave the guys a link to my journal. So you guys can use it. But it was only for the guys that were in the Sunday seminar. If you weren't in the Sunday seminar, you miss out. That reminds me, Tommy, I don't know if Tommy, if you're there, I've still got to hook you up. Do you regularly encounter a kangaroo? If you look out the window, you might see one bouncing across the bridge. No, you don't see him much, bro. Yeah, nice, Don. It's called the ZV-E10. He'll love it. It's perfect for that kind of thing. ZV-E10. But the lens is what matters. It's a Sigma lens. What the Sigma? 15 to 50 mil Sigma lens. What Perry said, Chappie. What up, Dreekus? DDP. Yep. A couple of them are doing well, Reese. Is the Australia visa easy? I'm not sure, bro. Sorry. What was I just about to do? Oh, that's right. OCD kicking in. How many likes have I got? 88. If I get to 100 likes, I'll jump out. I'll do it. In the back of my mind. This volume, man. Crazy. Is that spider on the window? I don't want you to jump. Yeah, thanks for that, actually. A lot of green over here. You fasting? Alhamdulillah. No, why would I be fasting? You saying I'm skinny? I'm a skinny boy. Cyclone be like, if you jump in the wind, it'll blow you back up, bro. Legit. Ramadan. Keefe, it'll be like an hour pre-London. So for me, London opens at 6. I'll probably start at 5. I'll be live streaming every day an hour pre-London. Oi, you guys, what the fuck is going on with these pyramids? Like, are we getting scammed, or is it really going to be the biggest discovery in human history? Is it really going to be the biggest discovery in human history? Because, like, come on, man. If this turns out to be real, and this is actually, like, we get all the people to do all the shit, and we find out there is all this structure and all this shit going on under the pyramids, it is the biggest discovery in human history. Literally. Because that means everything we thought we knew is actually not what we knew. Pyramids are older, more intelligent. There must be aliens or some shit. Like, man, crazy. What an amazing time to be alive. You know, we got COVID one year. We've got fucking cyclones the other. This year will be the year of pyramids. And I'm here for it, bro. It was debunked. No, it wasn't. What's your sources? What's your sources, dude? It hasn't been peer reviewed. Yeah. I know that hasn't been peer reviewed. Yeah. There's a couple of guys. Scanning technologists. Yeah, it's not 100%. Yeah, I know. Oh, if this turns out to be not 100%, I'm literally going to be so sad. Just let this be the year of aliens. The Great Flood covered the city under it. It was free power. Please be my mentor. Are you going to ban me? No, I can't ban you, Thor. I don't think there's no way the pyramids, like, I'm not that guy, but there's no evidence indicating that how the pyramids were built. I've got to go to Egypt, man. Apparently if you see it, you're just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I don't believe it was built by slaves. Like, there's no evidence indicating that. It's just a theory because we can't explain it. Not sure, Alexandru. Don't even know what happened. Sadly, not the equipment they use. Can't create images like they showed. It's just a theory, but no paper to disprove. So it can't be. They're going to have to do more scans or do something to get more... Yeah. It's hard being an alien, building the pyramids. And we have a war, don't forget. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Same, bro. I have to go to the pyramids. It was made by a more advanced civilization than us, got extinct by the Egyptian... Yeah. Turn the camera to the chart. If you want to turn the camera to the chart, you have to come here on YouTube, live on YouTube right now. Because TikTok has policies that I have to abide by, so I can only show on YouTube. Yeah, it was brought up with that Chris Williamson on the Joe Rogan podcast, and, you know, they just spoke. But we need Graham Hancock to talk about this. Graham Hancock's the guy that is like the researcher that believes the pyramids are much older than we think it is, and what it's like originally been dated at and things like that. No, you can't. You can't display it on TikTok. I've had my entire account shut down because of that. I had to recreate an account. I've done everything. Everything. You cannot show your charts on TikTok. You can, but you're playing a deadly game. You eventually will get struck down. Why would you have to quit, Drekus? What's that then? I've never even heard of that. What the fuck? Wait, did you know the sun was older than the earth, but the water is older than the sun? I'm assuming you mean because water, like in terms of how planets get formed, is where like dust and gases and water, obviously H2O, all gets compressed together. So technically, yeah, the water kind of drifted from somewhere out of space and come together, meaning that it would be older, I guess. Yeah. I didn't know that, but that, I guess it makes sense. Yeah. Derek, brother, it is pushing up, my bro. I don't know what the frick you're looking at. Wow. This daily is looking crazy juicy. Very deep stream today. Wow, look at the 4 hour. I wonder if the 4 hour can close around here and engulf some of this shit. Bro, what? Yeah, but bro, I don't even know what you're thinking about with liquidity sweeps and shit like that. Like, don't even think that's not a liquidity sweep problem. It's a you problem. Like, your strategy's tripping you out, bro. Nah, I don't know what that is. It's funny club. Looks like we've got a wick over here that might need to be filled. Energy cannot be destroyed, can only be transformed. That's true. Yo, oh, in chat, this is the funny, dumbest thing I've ever said. What do you think is in the middle of a black hole? Bro, do you ever think of black holes and you're like, what the fuck? How is it just a hole in the in air and it just shit goes in it and we don't know where it goes? Yeah. Wow, look at all this green, you guys. How much green have we printed non-stop? 150 pips. Cool. A white hole. So you're assuming that it's getting sucked in and then pushed out somewhere else. Fair enough. Bro, time to take a trade. Go for it. Nothing isn't anything until it's something. Exactly, bro. Bro, honestly, that is literally the best advice that you could consistently give in the chat, is because people are always thinking something is something, and it's like, bro, you think it's something, but nothing is anything until it's something. Prove to me that this is even happening, bro. Yeah. You get deep in the fucking rabbit hole. I hate gold, too hard to predict. Ah, you're on a 10k losing streak. That's your issue, Harpreet. You just used... The wording that you just used is actually the issue that you're having. Do you guys realize that? And that's represented throughout everything in life. Do you ever meet somebody and you realize, damn, man, that person turned out to be a dick? But you think back when you first met them, they actually told you that they were a dick. You just didn't decide to believe them. People will tell you who they are. You just have to make the decision whether you want to believe it or not. So Harpreet, you said gold's too hard to predict. Guess what? You can't predict any chart. Alright? You just build a system and a strategy that gives you a higher probability to react to certain things. You can never predict. Who would have predicted this with gold, right? Just 150 pips of green. No one. So what do? We wait for price to deform a little bit and then we react. Wow, just one small 15-minute bit of red candle. That's crazy. Hey, yo, you hit 8k subs? Yeah, I know. Crazy from yesterday's stream. Alhamdulillah. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. How many likes did we get to? 100 likes? Yeah! Mom! We're going to the Purple Bridge. Put your best freaking high heels on. What up, John? I'm going long on Lakers winning the championship. Bro. So in an ideal world, we want a bit of red. We want a bit of red to start to do shit. We want to be red nuts. Is it warmer in winter or summer? Nice background, yeah. Is there a point where one should just let trading go and quit after years of failing? Trickus, I remember you said this before. Here's the thing, brother. You can quit trading, fair enough. But if you do quit, know that it's because, and I'm not trying to be a dick or rub the pain that you're in right now in, but you've got to keep learning from your mistakes. When you're taking L's or you're doing things which is obviously putting your account in the red, if you've been trading for years, it's no longer an issue with the charts or the system that you're using. It's a you issue. You're either impulsively trading or revenge trading or over trading or just not sticking to your rules, period. Right? So as long as you're willing to say to yourself, hey man, I quit trading because I just couldn't stick to my rules, not because it's a scam or it's too hard. Right? Green screen. Oh, Graph is in the building. Big Graph dog. Change of resistance. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the resistance is here now. I might as well just delete this. I don't. Yeah, you have to wait for some structure. I'm a victim of revenge trading. Yep, everyone is. Everyone coming up in trading has to go through that. That's it, Dreekus. So the cool thing is now, like, you know what the issue is. You're too impulsive, right? Are you going to do anything about it? So that's on you now. How bad do you want this? How bad do you want to save your fucking family or your friends or yourself through trading? The best part is you've been in the game for years now, right? You're at that point. I have to tie up some loose ends if I want to find success in this or not. So it's all on you, brother. You're a man. It's not easy. This is very difficult. But if you want to proceed, you know what you got to do. Yeah, crazy range, hey. Graph. Check DM. What the fuck? Yeah, this is a daily, is it? Yeah, I'm pretty 100% sure this is a daily. Nice, funny. Nice. Watch from Zimbabwe. Nice. Good to have you, bro. Zimbwizzle. Denny, how much your course? Not much. It's just a waiting list at the moment until April. So I would say if you want to, if you're interested in having a look at the mentorship, if you jump on danielholmes.com, you'll see here, join the waitlist, come in April. I want it bad, man, really bad. So glad you understand it, bro. Bro, trust me, I've been there. I've been the guy that's cried and wanted to give up and punched his pillow. I've been through all of it, bro. But at the end of the day, as mad as I got at the world, I always knew I was the issue. Like, I had the key, I had the solution, and I was also the problem. All right. I also realized it's going to take a lot of personal development that in order for you to find success in trading. You're not going to find success in trading as a piece of shit of a human. I'm not saying you're a piece of shit, but I'm saying, like, you have to get better as a person. Like, you have to work on your personal characteristics as well. God won't open the doors to financial freedom to shitty people. Or at least through this avenue. Maybe other avenues you can get there as a shitty person. But trading, it's you versus the chart. You versus you. Why is London cooking us the last few weeks? Yeah, this is such like a London thing to do, right? This is the most London thing to do of all time. That's why we've been trying to sneak in pre-London, but it looks like we're being cooked. We're being cooked. We're continuing to be cooked here, so we'll see. Faith and self-belief generate the reason for a better result. Yep, but you can only, the thing is, faith is good, but self-belief is something, you won't have self-belief if you consistently break your rules to yourself. You consistently lie to yourself. And I don't mean break your rules on the charts, I mean break your rules in day-to-day life. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to do this, and you don't do it. Right? You start to lose respect for your own word. So you actually won't have self-belief until you start to gain respect for yourself again. Which is a really difficult thing to do. Can you show us your trader scale dashboard for your withdrawal? I'll show you. I'm making a YouTube video of it tonight. I'm making a YouTube video for trader scale tonight. We are far more capable than we give ourselves credit for. Stay persistent. I completely agree with that. 123 likes. Mom, you know what that means. What up, Tommy? Tommy, I was just saying before, I've still got to hook you up that journal. Bro, spin facts. What up, Carl? Is that Carl from Instagram? You waiting for a retest, bro? To be brutally honest, I'm just waiting for a red candle. Yeah, brother. Ah, nice, brother. Good to see you here. I just need a red candle. There's not much we can do here. We're just green. Is it okay to only trade one market? Yep, I only trade one market. Bro, your patience is immaculate. Nah, bro, it's not even. I guess a lot of people say that, but the reality is we can't do anything until we can do something. Can't do anything until the setup arises. So for now, we just need a bit of structure because it's all green. Daniel, when you draw your resistance line, what make you put it a few pips above that candle body? Yeah, and that's just that's a good question. That's just more of an experience thing. Like, you know, that's the key area that it will be respected. It's not at the candle body closure. I'll show you guys on TikTok this. Like, the question is, why do you put your resistance line or support line around there and not at the candle body closure and also not at the top of the wicks, right? The candle bodies is like the key thing. That's where the story's mainly being told, right? So I don't need to put it there. I'll give it a bit of breathing room and put it a little bit above the candle bodies. Put it a little bit above the candle bodies or a little bit below. You can see it coincides perfectly with over here as well. Isn't that interesting, right? And like I said, it's like an experience play. You start to realize that key area is. What a coincidence. It lined up perfectly there. So, yeah. And remember, it's not like a necessarily exact price point. It's an area. So that's why sometimes you'll see me do this. I'll put like a box here as well, because it's like an area here, not just that line. How much strategies do we need to be a high level trader? Just one. Just one. All right, we got some red. Impeccable. Unbelievable. We are also human, so no matter how hard you try, you will make mistakes in life. Stay away from the gurus who make money from courses. Yeah, you're always going to make mistakes. Like, that's everything you do on the chart that you hate about what you do on the chart is a mistake, essentially. Are you learning from is a big thing. All right, so that was the first 15 minutes of London Open. Exactly, Tommy. Are you waiting on a red candle to join the bull run? I'm waiting on a red candle just to create a bit of structure for me first and foremost. And then we can look at doing a bit of analysis here. Now it's going to be full red the other way. Perry, don't jinx it. That's a good way to put it, Mad Lord. Yeah. So let's look here. What's this 30 doing? What's the 1 hour? Oh, that was a 1 hour. Yeah, that was a 1 hour closure. The 4 hour on Forex has still got a little while, right? Yep. 40 minutes on the Forex, 1 hour, 4 hour. So now we're gonna have to play that patience game. Looks like we're getting some sort of structure now. This is a 4 hour rejection area on futures and also on Forex. I really pray it's full red the other way. No, don't jinx it. We want to trade. I want to trade. Cool. Cool as. We're getting some shit happening. Alhamdulillah. How about crypto trade? Fuck crypto! Sorry. I don't know why I said that. No, MC, don't jinx us. Sweet Mitch. Fly safe, my friend. That's not nice, man. Yeah, I know. Sorry. If you don't mind, can we see your journal? So this is my journal. I've given a template to a lot of the guys in the chat, and the guys in the mentorship have it. You guys in the mentorship, do you realize if you scroll to the bottom, the last one is the fucking template for the journal? Because one of the guys was like, oh man, can I get that? I'm like, bro, you're in the mentorship. You get it already as when you enter. But at the top, I just have some key reminders. And then you come through your journal. It's essentially, right, like you've got your fucking, you know, your notes, what it was, what was the setup, what time frames, how much you made. And then at the end, I have like images of my trade that I took. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What do you think about short now? No, I need to wait a little bit. What up, Karen? No, I haven't been to New Zealand. I'd love to go to New Zealand. Lord of the Rings type beat. Hit them mountains, son. Really, Perry? Bruh. What would you want to see for a short? It'd be difficult for me to take I'd need to see a lot in order to take a short. Yeah, because look at the 1 hour close, very bullish. If the 1 hour didn't close like that, it'd be a different story. I'm looking for buys. To be brutally honest, what I'm looking for is something like this. You know, just come down and then I'll look at taking a buy around here. I just want to see a bit of a pullback. Have you been to SA? No. No. Do you have like a PDF of your strategy of price action? No. I teach it in the mentorship in video form, like talking through it and showing on charts. But I will have a PDF when we relaunch as well. Oh, what's this random number calling me? I guess I'll answer. No. I got the same call last time. Who was it? Oh, it was the car people. Why do they call so late? Pretty much, Tommy. Chocolicious. That'd be a type 2, Tommy. So for you guys that somehow have caught on, and I don't know how, type 1 is essentially a breakout. And a breakout can develop in multiple forms. It can break out with support. It can break out. And there's a lot of variations of a breakout, but that's what I would consider a type 1. And then a type 2 is a continuation. So it's either a bounce off a support or resistance area, or a continuation and it creates its own minor support and then continues. Right. So type 1's a breakthrough. A type 2 is a bounce off, essentially in short form. And then with those two types, there's variations. Can you look up silver, please? Bro, every time I look at silver, it just looks like dog shit. I don't know what you would want to see. I don't know what you would be like. Oh yeah, nice. Like right here, you can see we're kind of just in this kind of range here. Bang, bang, banana. I'd be looking at a breakthrough of either of these levels. Just subscribe to your YouTube channel now. I like your trading style with psychology. Thank you, brother. Good to have you on the YouTube sub. Thank you. Make sure you guys on Yui drop a subscription, my brothers. How many likes have I got? 131. Bro, I've got the worst OCD. It's not even funny. How do you mentally overcome trading after losing so much for a long period? The only thing you can do to get over it is to learn from it. No one's ever lost in trading. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. If you've been trading for a while, hey, Dreekus, this is you. I understand you're in a bad spot mentally, but you already said before, you know what the issue is now. So I would take the day off. Understand that you know what the issue is, which is you're impulsively trading. You're not sticking to your rules. And you know what to do tomorrow. Why don't you just take it one day at a time? Say tomorrow, just for one day, I'm going to stick to my rules 100% because hear me out. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to motivate you. You are so much fucking closer to being the type of trader that you want to be than you realize. So if you can take it one day at a time, like tomorrow, I'm going to stick to my rules 100% just for the day. Let me just try one day. You're going to go, oh, fuck. Okay, I see what's up. I see the difference. I see the difference. This is how you're meant to trade. This is what professional trading is. All right? Silver Psycho, yeah. Why are you using the 15 mostly? I just like to sit on the 15. I just like to sit on the 15. And then I'll look at the other higher time frames for Confluence. Dan, 15K account. How many contracts should we use? AAA plus trade. I wouldn't. It's different for everyone, brother. Sorry, bro. Do you actually have OCD? I don't know. I think I do, but I try to battle it. You know, sometimes I'll walk away from a bench or something and then like something will like knock onto a weird angle. And I'll be walking away thinking that thing just knocked on a weird angle. I should really adjust it and walk back and adjust it. And then I say, no, don't do it because that means you're submitting to your OCD tendencies. Just leave it. Fuck, I'm a sucker. I don't know what I'm saying. Got you, Drakus. Drakus, come over to the YouTube chat, man. Come over to the YouTube stream. Live there right now. Because if there's anything you want to rewind or hear again, you can just rewind on YouTube. By the way, Dan, if you click Alt-H, it will create a horizontal line with your mouse. Oh, really? Let's have a look. Alt-H. Alt-H? Wait. Alt-H. Horizontal, I prefer it over clicking around. Bro, it didn't do it. It didn't work for me. No. It feels amazing if you actually follow your rules. Bro, if you actually follow your rules, just like Jordan said, it does feel amazing. It gives you a glimpse into the trader that you want to be. You're like, oh my God, man, like this is it. Like this is the thing, right? This is that guy that I'm trying to be. And that's why I say, just take it one day at a time. Why don't you just make the promise, tomorrow I'll stick to my rules 100%. Win, lose. And this doesn't mean that you're going to win the trade that you take if you take a trade. That's not a part of the rules. The rules are stick to the plan. Win or lose is out of your control. If anything, you should lose. I want you to lose because I want to see how you react to sticking to your plan and losing. Oh, really, Perry? You win if you stick to your rules. Exactly. You guys realize every time I come to these charts, it's not like, I mean, I'm going to jump in the charts and hunt down a trade. It's simply, I'm going to show up here and just stick to my rules. That's all I can do. I'm just going to show up, try and be a disciplined trader, professional trader. I'm trying to lead as example as well. So I feel like I want to be able to show other traders like this is the right way, the mature and professional way to approach the charts. And it's not about winning or losing. It's about just, bro, let's just show up and stick to the plan and let probabilities play out. Can I join you on your live, bro? Live or live? I'll do a live stream on the weekend where you can join in, bro. On the weekend, we do ones where it's just chatting with traders, but during the weekdays, it's just a trading stream, bro. It works on TradingView? Yeah, it doesn't work on TradingView for me. This candle here closes in a minute, literally. Have you thought about when you want to go full-time trading? I could go full-time already. It's not a money issue. It's not a money thing. It's just a, yeah, I don't, my job's like, I got a good job, man. I don't need to. That's right, Harpreet. Yep, that's right, Sherry. All right, so we've got that closure. That's the 30-minute closure. This 4-hour close in 30. Handsome. I'd essentially want this to, I'd love for this to wick down and just kind of essentially close how it is now. I'd be interested in a buy. Not sure. Still doesn't work, Tommy. Works for me? Fucking hell. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't work. Yeah, same, Perry. Taxes is something that I've been thinking about a bit lately as well. It's like, ooh. What up, Mr. Panda? Dan the journal helps. Look at the Discord. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. So you got the calendar version. Beautiful. I don't even know how to access this calendar version. Very nice. Explain the difference between an FVG and an inverted gap. Okay, so one's dog shit and the other one's horse shit. Like, hope that clears it up. Nah, I don't know anything about those things. Sorry. We got news in 4 hours, right? I think we've got unemployment claims tonight. Oh no, there's no news tonight. No US dollar news. Yeah, the futures candle closes in an hour and a half. The Forex candle closes in 30 minutes. What up, AJ? What's your name on YouTube? I want to subscribe. Look here, brother. You guys on TikTok, look right here. Habibi comes to Dubai. Yeah, that'd be good. Taxes, what's that? Wow. Yeah, so after this big push, we're getting a bit of... I don't know, just hanging out a bit. We'll see. Would love this to retest, like flip down a little bit, push down, and then flip back up. And everyone, hit the subscribe button with a brick right now. Yeah, you guys on YouTube, drop a sub if, drop a sub woofer. 142 likes. Did you get down to 10k followers? Yeah. Yeah, growing on YouTube is a grind. Big Alf, what up, brother? Good to see you. Big Alf in the build. Got you, Addis. Do your colleagues know you stream and trade? Yes. Yeah, they do. They definitely do, yeah. I don't have many colleagues, but like my manager definitely does. I got a good relationship with him though. He's a cool dude. Yeah, start throwing teddy bears. What's your main job? Business development manager. Does your manager want to learn it? I don't know whether he does, but I wouldn't want him to. I don't know if I would like. If you want to learn trading, you have to do it. All right. You know, someone's like, oh man, I want to learn. It's like, okay, start learning then. And then once you learn the basics, after like 3 months, I'll get you up to speed. Because it has to be something within you that wants to learn this shit. Like, it's not for everyone. It's only for the chosen ones. The chosen ones will be drawn towards it. The free mentorship, but even with the free mentorship, they won't value it. You've got to want trading deep within. It can't be some surface level shit, because it's far too difficult to master if you've only got a surface level want. I passed 2 prop phones with your help. I'm growing, changing the trader, becoming good. Beautiful. That's what's up. Good shit, my dude. Maybe a bit tedious, but if you join other trading groups, socials, may be easy to grow. No, I don't even care about the growth, to be honest. Like, I obviously do, but it's not like, oh man, I'm on this growth journey. My whole purpose for starting stream was just to keep myself accountable. And just, I thought this would be pretty cool. Just click record and just show what I do to the world, if the world ever wants to see it. There was 0 viewers for like 3 months. I was like, it's cool. I'm happy to do this. This is just me chilling. And then people just started showing up. So the purpose was never growth. If growth is a byproduct, then that's just a bonus. Yes, Mikey. Yes, I would lock myself out and call it a day and learn. Learn from what happened today. Nice, Harpreet. That's a good point, Tommy, for sure. It's just human nature. You have the skill and the content, just need the foot traffic. Well, I think we've got foot traffic. Got an average of nearly 500 viewers every stream and growing each time. Are they really, Chappy? They're on the lowest setting. I might stop them altogether soon. You think TikTok helped? I think every social media helped. So I've got 5 minutes for this candle. We're wicking down here. See if it wants to kind of push up after this. Hey Dan, if all I need is one strategy, and I think I got your breakout strategies quite okay, Why join the mentorship? Because thinking and reality are two different things. That's all. Because the mentorship isn't, hey bro, here's like a breakout strategy. You just wait for price to push up here and then you take a buy. It's like understanding the deeper meaning. Surface understanding will only get you so far. Yeah, not for me, Pez. The 1 hour and the 30 prior were just too strong. The 1 hour and the 30 were just too strong for me. Dan, take me to SeaWorld. Yeah, we've got to do a meetup here in Australia. I just still am undecided. I guess we'll do it because everyone's probably going to trade differently, right? So I wanted to do some educational thing, but that'll be more for just like, I guess, traders that are either in the mentorship or something like that. I guess if we get a bunch of traders together, we'll just do something like go hang out. Nice, Lev. It's just a wait list for now, Lev. Jump on the website, brother. DanielHolmestrades.com. Just a wait list for now. Oh, Reese, you haven't had an ad? You've been there for an hour? Okay, nice. Three minutes over here for this closure. Candle looks to fill the previous wick. I don't see a strong... Like, I'm assuming you're calling this level here a support. I don't know if... Like, it is a level that will probably be respected to some regard, but I don't want to pay too much attention to that. I want to pay more attention to, like, what's here to the immediate left. I would rather this create support here. Like, I would rather new support to be created. I don't want to take this into too much consideration just yet. Yeah, then I would be interested, Pez. That would be like similar to the trade we took in the Asia sesh that time. Check fib. We need to make Lambos. I know, bro. Let's see what Fibonacci guys are looking at. Let's see what the Fib guys are looking at. We're at a Fib level. Sort of, not really. We're at a Fib level. Load up the account. We're at a Fib level. Yeah. Looks like his candle body's getting smaller. Yeah, I guess it's still, we've still got a bit of time here. It's still only 45 into the London sesh. Had that big pre-London move. Check the RSI. Relative strength index. They're crossing over. Mom, put more in my account. Why don't you show the charts? I do, here on YouTube. TikTok has too many hectic policies that I'll get in trouble with. And I don't want to get in trouble. How many likes have I got? 152. Get me to 3,000 likes and I'll give everyone in the chat. Get me to 3,000 likes and I'll give everyone in the chat a Lambo. Coming to YouTube? Yeah, nice. Come over to YouTube. All right, there's that closure. Like in a perfect world, this wicks down a little bit, engulfs that previous 15, and then we take a buy. Well, I take a buy. Making a new account. Was it going 4x? Pushing below this level. Hey Dan, do you remember that guy Anus? Yes. Yes. Why is that? Man, you guys were punching on in the Discord last night. Oh, dope. I love this. Hell yeah. Oh. God damn it. I thought we had some like, I thought we had some cool shit to say. God damn it. If it creates support, it should push up, fill that wick. Yeah, that's what I'm like. My overall bias is bullish, right? So if I'm looking, if my overall bias is bullish, you know, I want to look for an opportunity to participate in a bullish move, which would be a bit of a pullback, you know, maybe sign of weakening and then flipping. That'd be a new support level, and then I can participate as it starts to push back up. Like that's like roundabout thoughts that I'm having. At least my account isn't blown completely. That's a bonus. That is a bonus. It could be blown. You could be blown. Your top could be, your lid could be blown. Yep, getting smaller. Candle body's getting smaller. Type 2 it. Yeah, if we it really depends on this candle. Like if this can turn into a wick, that's awesome. That's awesome. That'll be a 30-minute closure and a 1-hour closure, and also a 4-hour closure on Forex. So this is pretty key, I believe. Like, can this 4-hour candle break above this level? Or not? You know, you can see multiple times here the 1 hours have kind of tried to push up but failed. It's hard not to revenge trade. That's where discipline comes in. Yep. Revenge trading is the make or break, my brother. Whatever happened to Stacy? I don't know. It's just like, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? She lives in fucking Las Vegas. Your trading view is showing green still? What time frame? Chavy picking up on type 2. How many types are there? Just 2. Yeah, I did like Stacey's mum better. Where do you think gold's next stop is? Toot toot. How zesty was that? I'm not sure, bro. So let's see if this can turn into a wick, really. Well, that's a big question on everyone's lips. And if it breaks through, that means like kind of... You know, the 4 hour is still technically engulfing this level. Right, which is pretty cool. You know, we could still get a wick down, then a push up. But yeah, it's a very strong 1 hour rejection area. But yeah, alternatively, London could just be back to its good old ways where we come in and it's just one color and then it decides to go the other way, just one color. It seems like you're feeling sleepy. I am, like, my eyes are burning. They're so... Yeah, my eyes are... I'm sleepy. We're going down to 3K, you reckon? Where's 3K? Oh. Isn't it crazy for so long, like, we're like, oh, is the gold going to go to 3K? And then it just, like, smashes past it. And now we're like, that shit's way down there. Yeah, that's the best vid to watch for sure. Okay, again, some sort of big retracement. Top 10 fucking meme coins to watch in 2023. Yeah, that's good for discipline. Discipline. Nice. Become a more logical trader since watching the stream. Yeah, beautiful, man. Yeah. Just logic. We don't need to overthink it. Maybe this 4 hour won't break out. Maybe this 4 hour, in fact, won't break out. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised, Mad Lord. I would not be surprised. But look, it's done it again. Like you notice it does this so much as it comes into the London session. It just completely pushes the opposite way as London opens. Yep, exactly. Thanks, Lee. Adidas. So got 4 minutes. We'll see. We shall see. Big. Daniel, do you give trade signal? No, I just give nothing. Wow. Yeah, pretty uneventful. Pretty uneventful, you guys. I might call it a day in a minute. Because in reality now, we're just gonna have to wait for like price to develop a little bit. We're kind of just out in the open now. I wanted signs of weakening, but instead we're getting strength to some regard now. Which kind of throws a spanner in the works. Which kind of throws a spanner in the works. What's the reason that happened in London? No reason. Just price moves up and down. This is how it goes. Still have 1 hour on the usual time. Why not wait and see? Because it'll just be waiting. There'll be nothing. I can do that, but it's just like we'll just be sitting here for like an hour. Literally, and still nothing is guaranteed in terms of setup. No, I don't trade the New York sesh. Should that bro talk to us? Don't leave yet. Absolute zestville. See how this candle closes? Let's see how this candle closes. It's reversing slightly now, hopefully. Let's just chilling. So this is a 30-minute, 15, 1 hour, and 4 hour closure. Like the 4 hour did engulf some of this range here. Barely. Yeah. Yeah, I'll call it there, you guys. It's honestly going to be quite a while till something sets up. If you guys are in the Discord, I'll post something if I see anything. But yeah, it's gonna be quite some time, to be honest. It's gonna be quite some time. So yeah, pretty uneventful one, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just get these days where it's just one color and then the other color. Can't do anything about that. Like John said over here, it was still relatively early in the London session, so you know, if you give it a bit of time to breathe, something decent might set up. So you know, you can wait for that. Go, brother. Enjoy your evening. Yeah. You too, guys. Appreciate you guys. Jump on tomorrow. Hopefully we get a bit more structure tomorrow, and that's that. Love you guys.